So, okay, here we go with our signage. Then up here is my area. No one's here right now, so I have my mask hanging off of I use this all the time. This is the hand sanitizer that we have right here. So, nice and convenient. I'm over here. This is my desk. I just had some yogurt for lunch. I'm a little messy. I need to clean this up. That'll be my goal for next week instead of being so lazy. And then here is where I sit. There's my computer. Here's my desk. We have wipes here to keep things nice and clean. Then along here, we have foot signage. See if I can turn this. No, you really can't. It's difficult. Doesn't really come up well. It's actually the feet are black, but in the video they come up red. So more signage over here. Right here. Please respect social distancing. I'm glad I had that on my desk. That's nice. Might give people pause to come near me. And this is an empty office that I come into just to look out the window to see what's going on in the world. No one's here, so that's why I'm just going to mosey around. The streets are empty. There's no traffic. It's really bizarre. Can you see the street? There's a car. One car. It's crazy. No people on the sidewalk. Really looks like one of those movies where... Oh, that's a nice setup on that building. That, well, unfortunately, is the WeWork building. And what was his name? Alfred Newman or Arthur Newman? The jackass that drove it into thousands of layoffs, failed IPO, an inflated net worth, another Theranos. And I just recently read that he and his wife moved back to Israel. I think I'd do the same thing. And he comes out of this, of course, at one time, his wealth was estimated, $50 billion. He wanted to be the first trillionaire. The poor guy only has maybe about 100 million or 150 million. I don't know. I don't think that would get me too depressed. I think I'd be okay with that. We have some buildings over here that have nice little terraces also. They built a little apartment. They kind of built out and then did some landscaping and made something really nice. But so sometimes, see, we have this is a visiting attorney office, so there's a laptop in here. So if I don't have my iPad, I can come in here and at lunchtime and close the door and have something to eat. But I just ate some yogurt at my desk since nobody's here. And if anybody's in down the hall, they have their office doors closed, which is very nice of them. So we can go into Timmy's office if you want to see that. Here we go. Timmy Stafford. I don't know if you can see his nameplate. Not really, but here we go. He's about as neat as I am, but he's got reason to be messy because he deals with so many documents. I have no reason. I should be spiffy, neat, and clean. And here's Timmy's view. Oh, well, there's the ball, the Times Square ball. Just figured I'd point that out. Boy, there probably won't be a New Year's Eve celebration this year. I don't know how long this is going to go on, but I don't anticipate that we will be having thousands and thousands of people all together for a very long... Well, I won't be... Well, not that I would go to Times Square, but... I think you're really taking chances, but it's your life, so you can take whatever chances you want. Some things allowed, but you know, it doesn't affect the rest of us. Just because it's allowed doesn't mean do it. Doing some more building. That's if you see the tall modern buildings in the distance, that's over at Hudson Yards, where all those modern buildings were built, and the residential expensive apartments and the shopping malls and exquisite restaurants, and you got it, just about everything. So, okay, so here we go. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it there and just say that's all, folks.